papers. No.
My dog get on paper, so I don't got it.
Yes, but your answer is incorrect. So,
Not incorrect or right?
Did you say it was off a couple hundred?
incorrect. I said, let me see your math. Which is how I know you would do it in your head. Your math is not even going. Guys, you know I've been teaching a long time. I know every trick of the trade. I know when you just got the answer from somebody.
I did it.
So then why can't you redo the math for me right now? You said you did it in your head, right? So if you did it in your head and you got the answer that I just erased off your paper, you should be able to easily redo it on your paper. And if you can't, then that something's not adding up. You don't have enough boxes. That's where you went wrong. If you notice, now, we're working with each other. You should be looking at what we have on your board and look at your papers. If you notice that your boxes don't even look the same, you should be making corrections on your paper.
Your box you said that was wrong. You did
So that is your problem, but I wanted him to notice that. I don't want me to keep on having to tell him day after day, Jaden, that's the wrong box. Jaden, that's the wrong box. It is for Jaden
I'm not supposed to do that.
to learn how to spot that out for himself. No, just wait until I solve. Okay. So you did this. I only wanted you to do this part. We didn't even get to the second part yet.
So I am correct.
Right. You are correct. All right, let me see what you got. All right, no, you did not. Don't say that. You did awesome. Because number one, you have the right amount of columns. All right, it's getting very noisy. So I have a question. Who wants to do this for homework on their own?
Not me.
I know you do because you were able to do it without my help. So, for all my friends in here that were not able to do this on their own, could you be talking? All right, now, that you can help. You can ask. But right now, is no way for us to make the corrections on our paper if we are not looking at our paper and looking at what they're doing. I called 2 people up at 2 different levels. Then I called 2 people up to check them, also at 2 different levels. That acts as 2 things. One, to help your peer, and to also help yourself. Because if you walk up to the board and you don't have the same answers, now you got to figure out who's correct. You or your peer. Thank you. So both of you guys, Jacob, thank you, Skylar. They are both correct. It is 1392. So, how does that look? You have it on the board, 1392.
Do you want me to
Huh? Yes. Now we know how many miles they traveled. What we need to know is how many more miles will the students spend traveling to Disney World than the Carolins? What do I need to do to find that answer?
You multiply 1,000. I already know you're not going to multiply 1,000.
How you know? Because I was about to call you.
You minus 1,390.
Right. Perfect. Nakari, that board. Zari, this one. All right. You are going to solve the actual question. Remember, this was just a hidden question, and our hidden question is the information that we need to figure out before we can even solve. You can erase that if you need to, sorry. Yes, now, you know, guys, I got 20 of y'all in here. So everybody not going to be able to do it every day. I've tried my best to rotate you guys fairly. All right. Go ahead. Nakari. Thank you, Zari. We don't have time, and we're only working on one today. But remember, we got small groups today, so you will have more time. Thank you, Suhana.
What?
Oh, I just practiced.
Yes. No, because it don't no need for you to write that if you didn't get this first part. Right. Look at All right, it is 12:03. We are pulling it back together in 5 minutes. Ma'am, I didn't tell you to get those. Were those yours or were those, okay, then you can take them back. I was about to say I took them because they were being used at not an appropriate time.
Oh, we get that in that time too, right?
Well, no, because you didn't talk about yourself. You just talked about the board.
No, I did the operation, but then I didn't look at the how she was doing it. I was doing that really quick.
But I need you to be able to solve it all.
So that's it.
Because if you come, you'll be able to do it during school, okay?
I just made it. I just made it
down here. Good.
And then I made little notes that reminded me of the little box.
All right. So, we have a lot of different moving pieces, right?
Yes.
So, we talked about our stop and jot strategy, also known as the stop and sign. And in that strategy is very important for, thank you. That strategy is very important for multi-step word problems. Because there are multiple things you have to do. And when there's a multi-step word problem, understand that it might be 2 operations you're doing, or maybe 3. For this one, it required you not only to find the complete mileage, which we did, which was 1,392, but then you needed to be able to subtract. Because it says, nope, because we've already done it. So I don't need you to repeat what we already did together. Do it on your paper. How many more miles will the student spend traveling to Disney World than the Carowinds? It's round trip. So you're just taking one round trip out. That is it. Oh. That is it. So again, for us, we just need more practice. The more practice we have, the better we will get. Hold on. Those CFAs that we're doing in small group, almost every single one of those are multi-step word problems. I cannot help you make flashcards, but I can give you the resources to make them. What type of flashcards? You mean like your timetable flashcards? That you don't need help with. That you just need the resources. Yes. You get a laminator machine and laminate it.
What is that?
It's a machine that we get that we laminate stuff. So like my posters, I made those posters like 3 years ago. Because it's the same, I teach the same thing every single year. Yeah.
They still hold it up.
All right, save the questions. I want us to see if we can get one more thing out. I met with mostly everybody for a small group yesterday, except for the people that were getting pulled. So guess what we're about to do? We are about to do a area and perimeter problem.
No!
I sound so excited.
That is
All right. So you're gonna need some paper and let's refocus.
Miss Johnson, how you do it today? I don't got it saved.
Huh?
I don't have it saved.
Did you take your stuff home to study?
See about that.
Nope. Remember, Miss Johnson don't want no excuses. And that's the same thing I said when you said, Miss Johnson, why didn't you invite me to tutoring? You got to start doing your half. All of us. My half I do when I stay up late at night instead of going to sleep after I put my daughter to sleep. I spend that time going over my lesson plans, making sure that I have everything as perfect for you guys as I can. That's my part. I do my part. And then I come in here and then I deliver my instruction. That's the other half. Your half is to come to school and get that instruction. The second part of that is going home and reinforcing it. If you're not studying, of course it makes sense that you don't remember what we did yesterday.
I remember.
It makes perfect sense.
I remember what we did yesterday, but I forgot. But I remember what we did yesterday, but the part that I forgot is how to solve. I know they
All right, Eric is putting carpet in his bedroom.
Oh, great. You want to do this, but with a different name.
Yep. It's his bedroom.
Should be no talking. Eyes on the board.
Is 14 feet long. And 12 feet wide. And he wants to put carpet everywhere
Except for 3
Yeah.
and 4.
except for, somebody better remember what we did yesterday.
3 by 4
I know what we did. Oh, yeah, is that the same problem?
Yes,
All you're doing is using a different name.
Except for, this is question number 1.
Oh.
You didn't raise your hand. Okay, see.
That was the CFI.
Miss Johnson, I see what you're doing now. Because the one we had yesterday was different. It was 25 and 16. 25 feet long and 16 feet wide.
Alright.
The only part she didn't change was the 3 by 4.
This is the area.
Yes, I did, because I didn't do 3 by 4. I did 4 by 4.
Oh.
Make sure you're double reading, because we're supposed to be reading these questions how many times?
3 times.
3 to 5.
What?
You reread the questions because people read fast, just like he thought it said 3 by 4. It does
I
not.
couldn't see. You was standing right.
Okay. Miss Williams.
Yeah, that's number still the same, right? You didn't change it, right?
How many square feet of carpet will Eric need?
Can I get We need graphic.
You can use graph paper. I have extra, or you can use regular paper, because all it is multiplication. Can you remember your formulas? Because everybody I met with yesterday, you should have put the formula.
Oh, I did. Let's do that.
And you should also have the formula inside your. Oh, why are y'all getting up and coming over here?
Have a seat.
Thank you. You guys are really forgetting what my expectations are. I don't like for y'all to follow me around like puppies. I will come to you. That is my job, not for you to hunt me down. You raise your hand, I will come to you. I am here to be of service.
She the queen dog and we the
All right. Here we go. And we use different words. Because what did we talk about?
How do you use the word
How
kind?
to talk to our friends and our peers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's tons of other words. Use a synonym. Be quiet, please. Right. Here it is. If you need it, begin. Right, yeah. Then you work with your small group. Because we have done area and perimeter before. So it should be something in your math book, or hopefully you remember something with area and perimeter, huh?
Oh, yeah, I definitely.
Yes, that's it.
It's over there. I'm sorry.
Work with your team. Okay, do you remember area?
Ain't it a 24?
So you can either do it by relying on the formula or by using your graph. Every inch of the way. You are still smart. You are still smart. It is a big jump from third grade to fourth grade math. I understand it, which is why I'm a lot more lenient in other subjects than I am with math. Because math is heavy in fourth grade. The content is heavy, and they're not rotational. Like, we will be going over main idea all year. We'll be talking about inferencing all year. We'll be talking about comparing and contrasting all year. We will only be talking about area and perimeter in one cluster. And I think that was like cluster 2. So I have to find time to go over it. So you are very smart. And through practice, we're going to get to it. All right, I'm coming around and I'm gonna be looking. Okay. All right. So for me, if I was you, always start with the biggest area, not the smallest.
Yes.
If I was you, I would start with the biggest area. Always start with the biggest area, not the smallest. Yes. Right. So you can either do. When I say you can either rely on multiplication or graphing. So what we did was, we did both yesterday, and we're gonna have another small group. What is area, what is the formula for area?
Oh, yeah, I got it. It's easy. I'll do
Mental health flip. So you know that, you can figure that out. All right, let me see what y'all got. Okay. What's the answer?
You picked the 2 first, man.
You saying it's easy? The answer ain't a shape?
This is how I actually saw this. This is how I got this, but then that wasn't the actual question. So this is the actual answer.
And why is it bent?
It wasn't supposed to be.
So then fix it. That's like somebody saying, I'm gonna give you $50 for your birthday, Marquez, and then I gave you 2. And you're like, where's the rest of my money? Well, I meant to give you $50, but I got 2 for you today.
That's a bone.
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is draw a shape, right? So, I'm giving you the dimensions. Remember, your dimensions is 2 things before your area and perimeter. And that is your length and width. What side is your length? What side is your width? The width, yeah?
It said how many squares.
Oh, you actually put the letters.
So basically, you didn't ask less.
Not, bro.
No. I'm about to say, Kaden, copying doesn't help, because I know what your ability is. I'd rather you bring me something that's your own work, and if you totally wrong, then
Amanda.
bring me a perfect assignment. Because I know who we are. We here, right? We know what we should do. You impress me, Kaden, by coming in and doing your best. I need you to do that. Yes. Okay. Now, this only works if it is perfect. So what I mean by perfect, remember, using these Yes, but you know, a quicker way to do that is to multiply.
She knows what numbers it is.
But the numbers, we multiplied and then what else did we do?
Oh, we multiplied. That's fine.
But before you can get there, you need, because this is supposed to, so, you want to make it work. So what is that?
So,
You 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I finally got it. It's on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you are using the method of counting, like Christmas, which takes way too long, but it's efficient, right? Your count is going to be off if your box is off. The reason why it's boxes in line, so it can help you make it perfect. These are actual units. So when you're using your graph paper, whatever the area is, should be the amount of individual squares inside. Okay. Now, how many square feet? Is this for all of it? Last answer? Hold on. Remember, guys, I don't want you following me around. I will come to you. Hold on. Huh?
You was the point and you got paid on whatever.
What? No, we about to go to lunch.
no, you're the genius kid that outscored it.
Miss Johnson, if I go on the last right, 8, 12, 5, 11,
Yes, she's not a genius. Not saying you're gonna get it, man. You're gonna
Alright, boys. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you might as well go to sleep now. None of this is my opinion. I'm not go ahead and sleep.
Well, not you. Yes, somebody. I knew somebody who's going to get it. All right, bam. All right, we got about 10 minutes.
About what?
You're all right now. Yes.
I already did it, you didn't even know.
But where? Let me see. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, for time's sake, I'm going to let Skylar go ahead and solve.
And then after this, I'll also do the second step. Do the 2 steps.
Yeah, I like this. Okay, so let me have everybody's eyes. I'm going to be talking Skylar through it as she writes. I'm going to be talking her through it. You go ahead and write. I'm going to hold your paper. It would be a lot easier if we had our elbow. It is on work order. We will be getting another one soon, I promise. All right, so first of all, notice the first thing you needed to do if you were using graph paper was to make your shape. Now, you could have done it on graph paper or, nope, save the questions. I'm done checking and I'm not checking. It is hard for us to finish if I have people that are continuously saying, Miss Johnson, Miss Johnson, Miss Johnson, Miss Johnson. So, I am going to make, but you can do both. You can do the graph paper or you can remember your formula and just do multiplication. So we got area equals length times width. It tells me what it was. It said that my length was 14 and my width was 12. So not even using this. That is what you should end up with. If you used your graph paper, like Skylar did, she has 12 across and 14 down. So, you would multiply. Now, if you struggle to multiply, that's where this graph paper comes into handy. Because if you count every single one of these blocks, it should equal your area. Take your hood off, Nakari. All right. So as Skylar is working, I'm going to work also. Boy or girl, I don't know who that is. Have a seat. I'm not looking at any papers. I'm in smack dab in the middle of working. Remember, small group is when I have time to look at everybody's individual papers. Whole group, we don't have that type of time for that. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So far, the whole bedroom is 168 feet.
Yeah.
But she or he would like to carpet everything but the area by the door. So, if you did not want to use graph paper, because for me, I am more a multiplication person. I rely on my multiplication is quicker than this. How you seeing? Come on. Pull your head up, shirt. So I'm just going to make another quick little rectangle, and I'm going to put my dimensions in it. But I don't need to actually make it because I'm okay with my multiplication because I use the what model?
Area model.
And I've been practicing, so it should be easier for y'all. 4 times 4 is what, my guys?
14.
14?
16. I meant 16. I did not mean to say 14.
Thank you. So,